It's crowded today. I've seen 3 people. Oh, and once again, I miss my spot. That's what I get. That's what I get. Maybe, just maybe, they're my students again. Can always hope. There's that word again, hope. There's that word again. I'm gonna tell you what, I am out of alignment. My neck, oof. You don't need to give me that neck massager thing. I don't know if it's because I'm carrying all this tension or the gym. Morning. What a pretty dog. You're welcome. I see you, little stinker. Oh, it's 2 people. Maybe it is. Oh, I don't know. Now I'm nervous. I'm not usually nervous coming to my spot, but I'm gonna see. You're on an adventure with me. Oh. Now every single time I come out here, I'm gonna think it's my students. That's not okay. I'll bet it is. Oh, they look young. Maybe not. Oh, y'all get the best seat in the house. Good on you. Good on you. Soak it all in. It's so beautiful. Oh, and there's the birds. And what about that cloud? And the trash. I'll come back for that. Oof. It's annoying. It's okay. Y'all get a different perspective. There's that word again. It's almost like I need y'all just jotting down, if you're the ones that are staying awake for these, just jot down words that you hear, the words that stand out to you. Sometimes we need to just hear the repetitiveness of some of the things that we just keep hearing. I don't know. You ever hear a song like over and over again? Like they just keep playing it? Or like sometimes I'm talking about, let's just say, for example, we've been talking about, what can I think? Look at that interesting current. Do you see this wake right here? Do you see how the push of the water is going in the opposite direction than the wakes on the water? It's actually pretty cool if you think about it. It's interesting. Huh. I wonder what causes that. Something under the water. The current. There's gotta be something. Can't say I've ever seen that before. So, oh my gosh. I was just talking about being out of alignment, and then I hip-hopped over to, if you're writing things down while I'm giving you these moments of mindfulness, then start writing down the things that you start hearing over and over again, the repetitiveness of it. Because what I'm trying to say is it might pop up somewhere else in your day, like the word hope. And then you'll find yourself pondering hope later in the day. And then somebody will say something like the word hope, or a version like hopeless, or you'll hear a song that's all about hope, you know, like, or something like this. When you start to notice that happening, I submit to you that something in the spiritual dimension is trying to get your attention. For some reason, this looks cool to me today. Even though the sun's coming up over here. Anybody dealing with sinus issues right now? My goodness. Being out of alignment means you're not straight. I know when I'm out of alignment because my body tells me so. My neck, I can't roll it. It's so stiff, it screams at me. I'd like to see some of y'all start doing neck rolls during this time because it's very relaxing. It's very good for you. And you notice where you're carrying your tension. And anytime you feel it, you should pause and just take a nice deep cleansing breath in that space and that spot. And just let that nice stretch happen naturally, and then roll your neck to the whichever direction. It just feels good, but it's good for you. I almost might miss the sunrise this morning because I'm dealing with those Catawba Nuclear Station clouds. But when you're out of alignment, you're out of order, you're out of sync, you're not functioning on all cylinders, if that makes any sense, right? So you're just out of alignment, and my body is. So I need to go see what? The chiropractor, that's right. Anybody else love the chiropractor? It's one of my favorite things. They massage me there. Yes, just like that neck massager that so many of you have enjoyed. What do you think about that? I love it. And that's why I'm sharing it with y'all. It's a community. I want to grow a community in here, like a little community, where we practice what we are learning about, and then we go out from my little community in my little room, in my little house, in this village, and then you put it to practice out there. What you say? And when you're out of alignment, take notice. Your body will tell you. That's kind of one of those other things that I want everyone to have a goal about their physical body, is physically start to pay attention to the sensations that are happening when you're in different social situations, and tap into what you're emotionally feeling and use a word that is something more than happy, mad, sad. Bust out those feelings wheels. And so, I don't know. I just feel like when you're out of alignment, take notice. Be aware your body doesn't feel great. And it might just be like you feel oppressed or depressed. Do you know what the difference is? Look it up. What's the difference between being depressed and oppressed? Ooh, and possessed. You want to talk spiritual? Come on. Anywho, it's coming. Lots of fishermen out today, too. Interesting. Oh, my gosh. Very different day than yesterday. Remember yesterday? Oof. Choppy. And there are these other birds again. It's like they congregate. In your assessing your alignment and how well you are in alignment, when my spine gets cracked so that it gets into alignment, then my central nervous system functions at its highest capacity. When I take care of my body, and I get the exercise, and I get the nutrition, and I get the hydration, and I get the sleep. It's all of the alignment issues. There's so many. And there is, in my opinion, and if you look into all the spiritual matters, there is a spiritual alignment. There's a certain order. And when you're in an alignment, it's like everything seems just to go, I don't want to say go better, but it just all seems to fall into place and make sense or something. I don't know. Because if I know I'm in alignment and I'm still feeling the aches and pains of it, at least I know it's hurting for the right reason. You know what I mean? When something hurts for the right reason, like you feel, oh, I shouldn't have said that. That was wrong. I was out of line. I was out of line. Get it? Alignment. And you feel it in your gut, or you feel it somewhere in your heart or your head. Your body feels it. But then when you are in alignment and you still feel the growing pains, that's different. That's different. Charlotte International Airport is absolutely on the move this morning. We can hear that happening. Is there anything on the move in you that you feel movement emotionally, spiritually? Because this week we're going to talk about, the intellect, and sometimes how our thoughts, our brains, all the things that our brain allows us to do, our imagination. It's powerful. It's powerful. The ability to dream. Ooh, have you remembered to dream lately? I have a friend who likes to dabble in interpreting dreams. It's kind of a thing. It's exciting. But whatever. Again, believe what you want to believe, but I love it. I love it. It's in the Bible. Does anybody have another book of faith like the Quran or something like that? Like, have you ever studied the differences between the books? Because some very, very intellectual people I know geek out on all those things. I personally don't need to do that, but I'm just saying, when you're on a search, ooh, hello. What are you doing for your research? Like, where are you getting your expert opinion from? Word of mouth is good. It's called testimony. Come on. Everybody's got one. All right, I think I'm gonna have to be quiet for the last 2 minutes so y'all can just take the sunrise in and ponder some of the things that I've been saying. I'll try to stay still. Stretch your neck. Well, there it is, 15 minutes and a sunrise for you today. I hope something's stirring in you, and it's good, and it feels good. It might feel scary, but I want you to press into that and figure out where that's coming from. Fear of what? Because I'm gonna tell you what, I know the exact thing that pushes out fear. Ask about it. Ask people that you see around you who don't seem to struggle with fear, what it is for them. All right, game on. What you gonna do with the day? You choose to make it a good one because you can.